your role here at the Royal Preston Morris?
Just at the moment, I'm the sort of team leader effectively.
Yeah.
And I just run the team along with others to do what we want to do when we want to do it, really.
Okay. So how long have you been running?
I've been in the team it's my 36th season. I've been in the team for 35 years.
Yeah.
We've got 36 seasons and hopefully a few more yet.
Yeah. What sort of changes have you seen the Morris dancing?
When the team started, it was basically had the roots in the folk music industry. And most people joined were either connected to or involved with folk groups or folk dancing or whatever. And over the years, the folk industry sort of tailed off a bit. And now we don't really have that connection. But having said that, folk music is the revival started, so we may hopefully get people doing that in the team that's interested in folk music.
Well, I just wanted to talk a bit about the outfit and what's the inspiration for the outfit. Can you just show us a little bit?
Well, it's slightly confusing in that I'm wearing a bit of the costume of two teams, but apart from the hat, the rest of it is the Royal Preston costume. And in its origins, it's inspired by teams from the 1890s who performed in Preston. Back in the 1890s, there were two teams, one just known as the Preston Morris Dancers, another team known as the Preston Royal Morris Dancers. And the Preston Royal Morris Dancers were the inspiration for a team that was revived in the 1970s. In 2000, that team merged with another Preston team called the Royal Lancashire Morris Dancers, and that's where it got the name Royal Preston from. And this current costume, which was created for the 2012 Preston Guild, essentially took its inspiration from parts of the costumes of the old teams. So the basic style is similar to the old Preston Royal costume, but the colour of the velvet bolero waistcoats is pretty well the same as the old Royal Lancashire costume. So it's something that's evolved over a very long time, taking inspiration from a lot of Preston teams of the past.
But you still keep it with the tradition of the clogs and the bells and the clogs?
Yes, people pretty well expect to see us in clogs, certainly when we're dancing in Lancashire, but we get invited to other parts of the country, and we probably end up dancing in little villages down south where they're not very familiar with clogs, but they're always pleased to see us and they'll come and talk about them. Probably they'll come and try and find out what they are as we turn up wearing this strange, quaint footwear that they're not familiar with.
Okay, cool. become involved in Morris dancing?
I've been involved for many years now, about 35, 36 years, and I grew up in Lancaster where there was a team there, and I think I was familiar with that team, but I also took up dancing at university, and there was a university team, so I was both in the university team and the home team in Lancaster, and then subsequently wherever I've been I've tried to dance with the local team.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Michael, and we'll be can't wait to see more of your dancing.
Thank you. Well, thanks for giving me a rest. I'm sure I have to go back over there and do a bit more dancing now.
Okay, thank you very much.